What's the feeling of the team this week? You know, after the big win, do you guys feel like those 2 games are behind you and now you're back on track again?
Definitely the 2 games been behind us. It's not all our memory because we know how I feel to lose, and it's not a good feeling. So we always keep that feeling, but it's in the past now. Great team vibe right now. We put the win behind us already after Sunday. Just a new focus this week, which is Georgia State.
Defensively, you guys have really taken some lumps the 2 weeks prior. Do you feel like you've worked on what was some of the problems in those 2 games?
Definitely. The last 2 weeks that we played, we didn't play it as aggressive as we usually play this whole year, and we got back to our grind, which was this past week. Coach Salone and Coach People made a big emphasis on our defense, playing back fast, physical, and having fun doing it. And past 2 weeks that we was in those slump, we didn't do those things. So he made a big capitalization on being the defense that we always was to begin the whole year.
Well, you played a running team this week. You're going to play a team that throws the ball a little bit more. How do you feel about that challenge?
We accept the challenge. They got a very good core receivers this year. It's not just one receiver. I feel like they have multiple good receivers this year. They have a great quarterback, athletic quarterback. We got to keep them in check, but I really feel like it will have a test this week.
You mentioned the skill players that Georgia State has. It seems like in your losses this year, especially at UL Monroe, that you kind of got caught in between trying to look after a quarterback that could hurt you with his legs and also that was able to make plays off of RPOs. What do you take from that loss and maybe the Troy one against a team that might try to run some of the same plays?
We take all of that in consideration, which was ULM. Their quarterback was a good mobile quarterback, which is the one we play this week. So we're going to try to make this a learning experience from the last game versus ULM and try to put emphasis on it this week. So we won't go through the same thing we went against ULM.
People have talked, especially going into the App State game, about how you guys are bringing a similar scheme that they do. How much does it help seeing them not only have experience against Georgia State, the things that you might try to do to them, but having it be as recent as just a couple days ago?
App State has a great defense, but we have our own identity. So I say that we bringing our own identity to the game. We'll probably very much likely play how they play them, but we got similar defenses. We run the same scheme, but I kind of like our defense better.
In the past, in those 2 losses, you guys didn't really get a lot of pressure on the quarterback either up front. This last game, you got a lot of pressure. How important is that for success for you guys on defense and especially for your DBs?
This week we're going to put a lot of emphasis on it. Last week we had our D-line did an excellent job, which I feel like they'll do an excellent job this week. They do every week. We got to hold up our end of the bargain, even if they can't get there. We don't put the blame on nobody. If anything, I'll take the blame as a secondary, as a person in the secondary, and I'll hold our secondary accountable if our defensive line can't get there. But at the end of the day, I feel like they will. We'll hold them accountable. They'll hold us accountable at the end of the day.
Last week I asked Coach Lunsford in previous road games, it seemed like you guys had some trouble getting started. You had your struggles, some losses on the road. And with you guys not being able to get to the Sun Belt Championship game, and with last week Coastal having everything to play for with bowl eligibility, and now this week Georgia State having everything to play for to try to continue a winning streak against you guys, what's it going to be like? What do you take from last week's preparation to make sure that even against an inspired opponent, you guys are going to show up ready to go?
I gotta take word for Coach Salone. Mouth, it's not about them; it's about us right now. We focusing on us and not what the other team have to win or lose. We gotta see what we win and lose because we still fighting for win streaks too.
This is a young rivalry, not a whole lot of games in it, but they've won more than you guys have. How does that sit in this locker room knowing that they're on a 3-game winning streak?
Doesn't sit well with the locker room, but we can't let our emotions get the best of us. Well, as we play through this game, it's just like the App State game. We can't let it. It's a rivalry. All rivalries are big to us, and the team is just a big state rivalry. Like, it's exciting. Like, you can't help but get excited about it. But we can't play with emotions, and we can't have our emotions on our shoulders this game. We just got to go out and play.
The last couple of weeks have been a real roller coaster. You guys are riding high. Then lost a couple of games, bounced back last week. How much would it mean to really not only just get a win against a rival, but close out the season, which had a recent stumble, on a really positive note?
I feel like our seniors deserve this win. Out of all the things they've been through, our team deserves this win. Out of all the losses that we've been through the past few seasons that I've been here, it just would be a good win, a good closure on the season, as you can see, it was like 2 teams prior to us that when joining the Sun Belt, they won 9 games, and I feel like we can be one of those teams to do it. I think we'll be the 3rd team to do it since joining the Sun Belt to have a 9-winning season.